Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Church of the Covenant's Tuesday noon Organ Plus concerts. Welcome to those of you who are joining us in our space today, and welcome to those of you who are joining online. We really value your participation in our activities here at Church of the Covenant. My name is Matthew Garrett. I'm the Director of Music here at the church, and we are delighted to be focusing on the plus component of our Tuesday noon Organ Plus concerts today, with our very, very special guests, Edward Vogel and Mark Laseter. So please join me in briefly welcoming them for our program today. Both Edward and Mark are no stranger to the Covenant. They have sung with us in choir, they have been here with previous programs, so it's really a treat to have them back in this capacity, and we're grateful and looking forward to that, your performances today. Edward has established himself. I'll speak a little bit about them as individuals for a moment. As a soloist, both here in Cleveland and abroad, has worked with Apollo's Fire here in the area, has also worked with the Yale Philharmonia, with groups at Juilliard, as well as being a featured artist at Tanglewood and also the Adelberg festivals. He's participated in recordings on the Hyperion label, and you can catch him all over the place performing. You just kind of have to follow his website at edwardvogelmusic.com in the back of your program, and you can find out what he's up to in the near and the distant future. Mark Laseter today is joining us in capacity as a keyboardist, although we've heard him most recently here at the church as a vocalist, so it's nice to see talents expanding in terms of performances. He currently serves as Director of Vocal Studies at Notre Dame College. Has also performed in local groups like Apollo's Fire, has also sung with Seraphic Fire, so lots of fire going on in the career there. In addition to singing, again, like I mentioned, he's an avid keyboardist, so we'll be able to enjoy some of those talents and gifts today. And that kind of goes back to an engagement with the American Boy Choir School, which I want to ask you about since the conductors of that former school are friends of mine. So that's something to talk about maybe after the program. But we're delighted to have them today, again, as a vocal and keyboard duo, and looking forward to this program. I would just draw your attention again to the very bottom of the back of your programs. We have upcoming concerts that are scheduled on these Tuesday noon events from 12 to 12:45, 12:50 or so, through June the 7th. That will be our final event for this season. And our next two programs will feature singers and organists from Oberlin on May 17th, and then Annika Zundberg on organ on May 24th. And that information is also updated on the church website, covenantweb.org. You can check out that for more information. Just a final reminder to everybody to please make sure that those favorite devices, if you have them, are turned to silent so that we can enjoy this music and not your ringtone. I think it will be much more appreciated by everybody involved. And without any further ado, let's give a really warm welcome to both Edward and Mark.
Sing, the boatman up to everything, and when the boatman gets on shore, he spends his cash and earns some more. Then dance, the boatman dance, oh dance, the boatman dance, oh dance all night to broad daylight, and go home with the cows in the morning. High row, the boatman row, floating down the river, the Ohio. I went on board the other day to see what the boatman had to say. There I let my passion loose, and it ran me in the calaboose. Oh, dance, the boatman, dance. Oh, dance, the boatman, dance. Oh, dance all night till broad daylight, and go home with the gals in the morning. I row, the boatman row, floating down the river, the Ohio. The boatman is a thrifty man, there's none can do as the boatman can. I never see a pretty gal in my life, but that she was a boatman's wife. Oh, dance, the boatman, dance. Oh, dance, the boatman, dance. Oh, dance all night till broad daylight, and go home with the gals in the morning. I row, the boatman row, floating down the river, the Ohio. I row, the boatman row, floating down the river, the Ohio. On the lake where drooped the willow, long time ago, where the rock threw back the billow, brighter than snow. Dwelt a maid beloved and cherished by high and low, but the autumn leaf she perished long time ago. Rock and tree and flowing water, long time ago, bird and bee and blossom taught her love span to know. While to my fond words she listened, murmuring low, tenderly her blue eyes glistened, long time Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity's gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you ought to be. And find ourselves in the place just right. 'Twill be in the valley of love and delight. Come, fathers and mothers, come, sisters and brothers, come and join us in singing the praises of Zion, the praises of Zion. Oh, fathers, don't you feel determined to meet within the walls of Zion? We'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round the walls of Zion, the walls of Zion. Come, fathers and mothers, come, sisters and brothers, come and join us in singing the praises of Zion. Come, fathers and mothers, come, sisters and brothers, come and join us and sing the praises of Zion. Oh, fathers, don't you feel determined to meet within the walls of Zion? We'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round, we'll shout and go round the walls of Zion, the walls of Zion, the walls of Zion. Shall we gather
us for this recital. And thank you again to Matthew and Michael and Jonathan and the whole team at Church of the Covenant for hosting us. The set you just heard is selections from Aaron Copland's Old American Songs, which were various American folk songs that he collected and arranged for baritone and orchestra, and then later arranged for piano. The loose theme of this afternoon's performance is folk music, not because we're hearing all folk music, but it's because we're hearing folk music combined with music informed by the folk tradition. The 20th century saw many classical composers looking for a national style, so to speak. And it was maybe in result of the 20th century's growing nationalism. But what we have as a result is a lot of really beautiful arrangements of music that is from the folk tradition of many countries that would otherwise be lost. And also, especially in Britain, we have many songs and orchestral works that are informed by the music of the folk tradition. And that's what we're going to hear in this next set by Gerald Finzi, Let Us Garlands Bring. The texts are all from Shakespeare plays, and the music, so beautifully set, is all informed by the British folk tradition. So I'd invite you to imagine yourself in the rolling green hills of England as we take you on this Shakespearean journey.
Come away, death, and in sad cypress let me be laid. Fly away, breath, I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white stuff on with you. Oh, prepare it. My part of death, no one so did share it. Not a flower sweet on my black coffin let them bestow. Not a friend greet my poor corpse where my bones shall be thrown. A thousand sighs to save, may be haste and enter that she might admired be. Is she kind as she is fair, for beauty lives with kindness? Love doth to her eyes repair, to help him of his blindness, and being helped inhabits there. Then to Sylvia let us sing, that Sylvia is excelling. She excels each mortal thing upon her duller dwelling. To her let us garlands bring. you adore me. Oh, stay and hear your true love's coming that can sing both high and low. Take no further pretty sweeting, journeys ending lovers meeting. Every wise man's son doth know. What is love? 'Tis not hereafter. Present mirth hath present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me, sweet and 20. Youth's a staff will not endure. It was another and his lass, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, that o'er the green cornfields did pass in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love must be. Between the acres of the rye, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, these pretty country folks would lie in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, and birds will sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love must be. This carol they began that hour, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no. How that life was but of love in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds will sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love us free. And therefore take the present time, with a hey and a ho and a hey nonny no, for love is crowned with a pride in springtime, the only pretty ring-time, when birds do sing, hey ding-a-ding-a-ding, sweet lovers love us free. is